Alright, everybody, we're back. So yesterday was supposed to be Shabs day, but after leg day, if you watch the video, I was complaining about the lower back a lot in there. And yeah, I don't know, man. It hurts to like hunch forward a little bit, like a crunching motion. So I knew I was gonna make today hard. It's still a little sore, and it already has affected our Shabs day a little bit. I wasn't able to do leg raises. It just hurts, when you get your legs up to like here, like around this area, it starts to feel tight in the lower back. I'm not trying to aggravate it again, so I think just no leg raises today. And next up's cable crunches. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do those either. I'm going to try 50 pounds. Now, I'm pretty sure what caused it was squatting. Had to have been. It's the bottom of the rep when the back rounds out. It's called like the wink or something. The butt wink. Something like that. The bottom. It's weird, but it's when your back goes from like straight to like hunching over. So right now it's not doing it for me because, see, this is how it's supposed to be. When I go down below this, you see how it starts to round out and it starts to hurt. If I stop like here and press, that's what I used to do on 265, a 90-degree angle. Now, I got so obsessive, got to go ass to the grass or else you're not going to make gains. But the heavier you get, man, it just gets dangerous. You got to have like a really strong, I think, brace is how you prevent and I don't know, I just don't think I'd squat right. We're still working on it. We're not squatting, 8 plates yet. We have a long ways to go. We're learning as we go, and I guarantee my squat form has improved at least a little bit since we started. I mean, hands down. I'm trying. All right, well, let's just go ahead and get into today's lift. It's my second intro take. Since we're not able to do leg raises, I guess that puts us to, next up will be cable crunches. I personally don't think I'm going to be able to do them. I mean, I'm literally crunching down to my knees, basically, and yeah. But I'm going to try 50 pounds. I'll see if I can do 8 reps. And if I can, then we'll try 90 for 11. Oh, God. I don't know if that's happening today, boys. In worst case scenario, we might just drop the weight back down to like 85 or something and 80 and just focus on doing nice and controlled reps. 1 second concentric and maybe a second and a half to 2, maybe 3 second eccentric. Something nice to kind of build our abs. And I feel like our abs are doing pretty good. They look pretty defined. I mean, obviously, we got a little bit of body fat now. And we did cross the 200-pound mark, the recent weigh-in. I don't know if I told you guys that. I feel like I did on Saturday to a 1.6. I never did weigh-in again. I'm just like, oh, well, I had pizza that night. So, yeah. We'll know our real weigh-in this weekend, hopefully. But let's go ahead and get into today's lift. If we're going to go to shoulders and abs, shoulders anyway. But I'll let you guys know if I was able to do cable crunches or not in the next segment. But let's go ahead into doing our lateral raises. And then we'll do rear delt flies, which I won't record. And then I'll record one set of calf raises. That's what I'm talking about. Remember, we got our plate method again. My calves got really, really sore, actually, from that. So thank you for recommending that. I think that's really going to help our calves a little bit, or a lot. I feel like they're getting a little more, down there. It's hard to tell right now. I feel like we should have measured. I probably should measure them flat, unpumped, just to see. But so honestly, it's going to be really hard to tell if I grow, even if I do a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and go on to lateral raises. All right, guys. So the good news here, I just also picked up a 40-pound dumbbell. Because you remember, on Sunday, when I picked up a 40, I was like, oh, I can play on my back. I was having trouble physically moving the 40s from the rack. I had to pick them up once at a time after the set to put them back. And now, I'd say we're like 60% better because I'm able to pick it up and set it back with very little tension. So that's good. All right, now the third is, let's see how we can move them to and fro. No, here's the hard part. Setting them down. It was either squats or the rows that got me. I do remember setting down the weight on the rows, and it is when I set down stuff too. I can feel it in the lower back a little bit. Okay. I just gotta squeeze this dumbbell. That's one thing I've learned. Squeezing hard works. Three more. gotta make sure my left delt feels good. That's heavy though. I don't know, man. The 30s, they don't ever feel like the movies here. I just feel like that was a rough set. Alrighty, guys. Just finished doing, we actually were able to do rear delts today. A little different. I could have gone for PRs, but I decided my form wasn't exactly how I want it. Usually, I like to have, like, front delt and chest pressing up against, like, the upper, the lower, upper, whatever you decide. If upper quad's up here, upper quad's down here. This part of your quad is where your shoulders should be resting. You know, your shoulder front delt, and upper chest should constantly be remaining with contact with your, I don't know, whatever, the quad part near your knee. But today, since I've been having lower back pain, I noticed last time I did it, it was really tense down here, and I did try with my, doing the form I've been talking about a second ago, but it's still a little tight. So I decided just to keep it like a few inches in between that, but try not to move. Now, granted, there was a lot of trap and still rear delt activation, but a lot more trap today when you're not resting back there. So that's why I didn't want to go overkill. So I just put the same reps as last time. It was still hard getting close to there. So hey, let's go ahead and see what we're working with though. Maybe we have a little trap pump going on today too. The shoulders looking sick. The shoulders. Well, it looks like rear delt still got a sick pump. It is starting to get like more 3D looking. I just wish I could flex. Oh, sorry. I keep thinking the cameras. I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. Oh. Yeah. So lower back's definitely feeling better. Oh, yeah. Rear delt's definitely catching up on both sides. It's looking nice. Can't complain. The delt's looking nice today, guys. Core's also looking so pretty defined. It's looking carved up. Imagine we were as lean. Well, I'd say we haven't gained much body fat back. A few pound or so. Yeah, probably 2 pounds since the end. Hopefully this weekend we are only up. Well, I'm hoping we're not 201.6. I'm hoping we go back down to about 200. That would be a great weekend. So far this week, I'm doing pretty good. I've had noodles and beef for dinner the past 2 nights. I've had 1 or 2 maybe extra Rice Krispie treats, which is, that's expected. So that's not going to do much at all. That's at night too. So I can control myself on the cut. I never had 1 extra rice, I swear, on the cut, I think. No, I never had 1 extra Rice Krispie treat during the entire cut. And they were in my room the entire time. But the bulk, that's when it starts to get hard. I just need to remind myself, no more Rice Krispie treats after dinner, but I still get a little hungry, so that's probably where we're going to increase our calories next. Dinner, we'll probably go up to about 85 grams of beef and maybe 250 noodles. That's going to bring us up about 25 grams of noodles, and about 5, maybe 10 grams of beef. We'll see. We're doing 80, 20, 225 right now. Okay, should I record calf raises today? Let's just get out of here, guys. It's been a long one. I'm still going to do them, yes, 3 sets. I just got to make sure my back's good. I might just wear a belt just to be safe. I don't know. Is the belt good for back stability? I've never noticed. I feel like it helps. I don't know. I'm just going to be smart today. Keep my back braced. Dude, we're looking kind of cool. Oh, hey, I'm doing the flex with the hands like this. Yeah, I don't have much forearm muscle to look good. Oh, that looks not bad. That one massive natty guy, Greg Doucette and Jeff Nippard. He flexes like this with his hands up like this, and he just has like massive forearms. He's been training for 3 years. He's been training for about a year more than me. This guy's like about as big as an Olympian. Like, bro, what? I wish my genetics were that good. Like, bro, is he natty or not? Who knows? Does it matter? Nah. I think if everyone thinks everybody's natty, it's much more, healthy. If you see somebody who's, obviously not natty and they're, open about it, you're going to want to hop on that stuff if they're on. But if everyone's lying and saying they're natty, you're going to think you can do it naturally. Now, will you be let down in 10 years when you don't have that physique? Yes. But look what you did. You still trained hard, which is awesome. That's where I get my motivation to train as a natty lifter. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and end the video here. I'm going to do calf raises on my own just because I don't stop itching. They're boring. And yes, I will be doing standing on a plate again. I think this time I'm going to stand a little more forward on the plate so the back of my foot is off, not just the front. I think I need more, because the more, like if I stand here with just the front of my foot on this thing, there's still a little bit of a extra stretch. But if I stick my foot here, it's a lot more calf stretch because you got to work your back foot more down there instead of just, it's all physics. Well, I couldn't even see what I was doing. Dang it. I did a lot of demonstration for nothing. Okay, let's go ahead and end it here. Hopefully the pump check was good. I don't know if we have great lighting here. But tomorrow should be back bicep and forearms. We'll see what we're going to do for barbell rows. I think everything else should be good. Actually, I do feel like lat pull downs. I could feel it in my lower back too a little bit when I come down and brace. So we should be able to definitely do lat pull downs, hopefully. And then barbell rows, we'll have to see. We might just go down to like 155, 125, and maybe like 95, 105. Just something that's light and calm, and we can just make sure we're really, keeping our good form, because even right now, just hinging, I can feel my lower back stiffening. So I'm wondering if the rows is maybe what caused it. I don't know. All right, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully back biceps and forearms, unless my back starts hurting really bad. Then we'll take another rest day. Hopefully not, though. All right, see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye.